we need to complete the season's pass on our free-to-play account to get hands on the most overpowered player within the game. So the FUTTIES promo has just dropped, and along with these absolutely insane cards, they've released some other promo cards into packs, and this meant that we'd end up packing a lot of promo cards in this video. Okay, we've also been given a free 85x3, but in the last week, we weren't even capable of making it to level 5 in the season pass. However, this week, it seems like there's a lot more XP objectives, and the weekly objectives have refreshed as well, and so we can actually start earning some of the FUTTIES ladder items, and these items were important, and you'll find out why in a bit. Okay, our Division 1 rival rewards are also ready to claim, and we're getting so many good packs, but because we won 7 games, we're also getting 700 XP. Let's open this promo player pick. Come on, give me something good. Okay, we can use the player in SBCs. And speaking of SBCs, this week there was a daily log in SBC that through completing, I could earn even more decent packs. And to complete a weekly objective, I would complete an 89 exchange. And with 3 SBCs now being completed, we earned a decent amount of XP and made it to level 6 in the season pass. Okay, we get a good pack from level 6, but we can finally claim Fabinho's FUTTIES item. And this is massive because even though his card isn't good enough to get into our team, by using him, Mertens and Wrighton, it opens up the possibility for us to complete this objective, which will allow us to earn more XP and also Scott's FUTTIES item. Now we still needed more XP in order to unlock the other 2 season players, but with the FUTTIES promo came an absolutely insane FUTTIES icon Kaka SBC. And as we know, along with wanting to complete the season pass, I also wanted to make sure that I had the best team that I possibly could at all times, because having a good team would allow us to do things such as making it into the elite division and getting good rewards in the champions finals, which would allow us to get more XP and increase our odds of being able to complete the season pass. And so with the players that we had in our club, I would instantly complete the most expensive squad for Kaka because his traits made him the perfect striker for our team, but with him being an icon, he also helped a lot with chemistry. After completing that squad, with the high rated players that we had left in our club, we couldn't afford the next squad, and so I would complete the 2 cheaper squads for his SBC, but there was a very simple and fun solution to get the players that we needed to complete more squads, and it was to simply start ripping through our packs. No promo card in the first pack, and so I'm just going to skip it, and it's an 85 rated. The next pack wasn't good either, but already in our 3rd pack, okay, we're getting a future star? No, but at least it's a high rated player, and so I would continue working my way through the lesser packs, and having so many promo cards in packs was nice, because we almost always packed high rated players, and then we started to get to our better packs. Okay, once again it looks like we're going to be getting a future star. Oh no, that's a hero, and the first player is an 88. Oh, and the second player is an 89 rated Jordi Alba, and after opening the pack, we now had enough players to complete an 83 rated squad for Kaka, and packing 89 rated players was massive, because using them, we could complete the 89 exchange, granting us a pack containing 51 gold players. And while these packs have a high chance of giving you promo cards, this time we didn't get any, but we were capable of adding a lot of gold cards to our club. Now my next 3 packs were pretty dry, but after these, the worst pack in our store was a 100k pack. Oh, okay, I think this is going to be a team of the season, German CDM. Okay, I think that's Kimmich's gold. No, it's going to be a Foot Fantasy, but they are 90 rated. And in my next pack, along with an 88 rated future star, we also packed an icon. Okay, it's a Centurion's icon. Who is this going to be? Oh, that's an 88 rated Makalele. My next pack would once again give me a bunch of promo cards, with one of them being another 89 rated Jordi Alba. And so after using him to complete an 89 exchange, allowing us to add a ton of gold cards into our club that we could use later on to craft some more packs, I would open a 94x3 promo pack. Come on, this pack can give us a lot of high rated players, and our first card is 96 rated, and the second one is Gakpo, who's 97 rated. And thanks to the FUTTIES promo, we were now capable of completing another 2 of the more expensive squads for Kaka, and we were only 1 rating away from being able to complete the next one. Okay, we have an 85x4, and this is going to be a rule breaker, I'm pretty sure, and the promo card is going to be the second walkout, but they're only 85 rated. My next pack would give me 2 88 rated promo cards, and thanks to that, we could now complete Kaka's 88 rated squad. 87x2, okay, I'm not sure which promo this is going to be, and the first card is Forsberg once again, and we get 2 87 rated. Can we not get the bare minimum from the final pack? I think that's an icon, Croatian centre mid from Madrid. It's Modric's gold, and it's not going to be an icon, it's an 88 rated triple threat. And after our packs were exhausted, we could complete another squad for Kaka. However, we were short from being able to complete the final 2, and in the pack that we got for completing one of his squads, we would pack a tradable promo card, and this was a handy way of making a lot more coins. So we need to get more XP to progress in the season pass, and packs as well to complete Kaka, and we can get both of this by participating in the FUTTIES Cup. Now we could also earn XP for using the FUTTIES home and away kits, and that XP, in combination with the XP that we'd get for completing the weekly objectives, would allow us to make a ton of progress in the season pass, but I then ran into a problem, which was the fact that we didn't have the players to build a squad that met the requirements for this FUTTIES Cup. I remember those 89 exchanges, well this is where they came in clutch, because with an 81 plus player pick being available, using the low rated golds, I would complete this player pick as many times as I could, and from the player picks, we had a good chance of packing the promo cards that we needed to meet the requirements. Okay, first player pick, come on, give me something insane here. It's on an 84 rated. The next 2 player picks would show me that these player picks were juiced, but in the 4th player pick that I opened, oh, we got a first FUTTIES card, and it's Jadon Sancho. He wasn't worth that many coins, but with him being high rated, he could help us to complete Kaka, and I would then proceed to open the rest of the player picks that we had, and opening these was so much fun, because I was getting icons, heroes, and also just high rated players in general. general, and after opening all of the player picks and crafting an 89 exchange, in which I would pack a 91 rated team of the season, which was massive because 84 times 10 packs would become available, and this always required team of the seasons or team of the weeks. And after opening all of the player picks, I could now build a team that was eligible to be used in the FUTTIES Cup, and it didn't look too bad either. Okay, so here's the FUTTIES home kit, and it's going to cost us 45,000 coins, and the away kit is going to cost the exact same amount, but by using each of these kits for 3 games, we can get a lot more XP. I would then enter into the FUTTIES Cup, where the games were not easy because we were facing our fellow Division 1 players, but I would play until I had won 3 games in order to get the XP reward from the cup objective. No way, we already have 8,000 XP in the season pass, that means that we can claim Mertens, and we now just needed one more ladder player before we could complete the seasonal objective. Now for completing a bunch of other objectives, we could claim tons of decent packs, and with the home kit objective now being completed, I would equip the away kit, before then opening a few of the objective packs that we had earned, and after doing so, already being able to complete an 84 rated squad for Kaka. Okay, just one more squad to go. Our next few packs would give me some more high rated players, and using them along with the 96 rated Sancho that we packed, we were capable of completing the final squad, and so quite easily, we just completed Kaka's insane 97 rated FUTTIES icon card, and I must say, this FUTTIES promo makes getting fodder so much easier. And after adding him into the team, I knew that getting chemistry would become easier, and don't worry, I get rid of the dynamic image bug a little later in the video, but with me not enjoying Vitinha that much, and seeing that Modric had a FUTTIES card available, he was the next player that I wanted to complete. And by continuing to play in the cup, I knew that I could earn the packs that would help me to work towards Modric's SBC, and so even though these games were tough, with the cup team that we had put together, after spending a couple of hours, I was capable of grinding a few wins, and as I played these games, I was completing objectives, allowing me to make more progress in the season pass, and unlock Ryton's FUTTIES item as well, but with there still being some really good rewards for completing the entire cup objective, I would invest some more time in this game mode until eventually I had completed the entire cup. So we're only 250 XP away from an 83 times 20, and we're also not far from Udogi, who I actually want to use as our permanent left back, but for completing the entire cup, not only we're getting some good players, but we're getting a bunch of really good packs as well, and with all of the cards that we've unlocked, I must say our club is getting a bit messy, but because we no longer need these players, by using them in an SBC, we can clear them out. Now I wouldn't submit Modric's first squad just yet, because I wanted to know that I could definitely complete him, and so I would open the first pack, in which we packed another hero item. Okay, the first card's a gold 88, but who's the second player going to be? It's a 90 rated Lizarazu, and I would then use a Marquisio in the 89 exchange. 51 player pack, please tell me that's going to be a team of the season. It's an English right back, which is Trent's gold card, and we are actually going to be getting a team of the season, and they're 92 rated. My next pack was an 84 times 5, and with all of the high rated players that we were getting, I felt confident enough to submit Modric's most expensive squad. Okay, 84 times 10, yes, I think we got another team of the season, and it's an Argentinian left wing, that's Garnacho's future star, and this time our team of the season is a 93 rated, and we had some duplicates, and so using them, I was capable of completing an 89 rated squad for Modric, and we could now open our final pack. No way, we're actually not getting a promo card from this one. The first card's 87, and the second is only 88. Now while we could afford another squad, we didn't have a team of the season or a team of the week. Unfortunately, I had enough resources to craft a team of the week player pick, and then using the team of the week that we got, I could then complete the squad. Now after doing so, with one more squad to go, and us not being able to afford it, knowing that we weren't far from an 84 times 10 pack, and that we now had the players to complete the Alex Scott objectives, I would update our team, making sure to use these 3 players within it, but I would also add Boniface, because one of the Adeyemi objectives that would reward you with XP required you to score 5 goals in separate matches with Bundesliga players. Okay, so with other game modes being tough, the qualifiers is the perfect game mode for us to complete the objectives in. Now initially, it seemed like I was being made to eat my words, because going for these objectives made the games a lot tougher, and in the first game, I would go down by 2 goals early on, but I didn't mind losing if it meant that I could complete my objectives. Writing into Mertens, please score this? Yes, that's the assist. And now for the objective, we just needed to score a goal with her. Writing at the near post? No, we get saved. And we also needed Bundesliga goals, and so a goal with Writing or Boniface would mean progression, but trying my best to complete this objective, after failing attempt after attempt, my opponent was capable of scoring a few more goals against me, but once again, even though I was 6-1 down, I didn't mind losing as long as I completed the objectives. Pedri, let's work it with Writing somehow. Writing, we can get through here. Please score this. No, off the post. And the toughest objective by far was getting goals and assists in 5 separate games with Writing, and so later on into the game, I desperately wanted to complete it once. Writing, here we go. It gets blocked. I would then end up queuing a pause so that I could use some pressure tactics, but it seemed to distract my opponent, and Writing would use this distraction to get through on goal. Writing, catch a score here? Yes, she does. And now a Boniface goal would be the icing on the cake. Boniface has to be it? No, we missed in the 90th minute. I would try for a Boniface goal in the 92nd minute as well, but after being denied, the game would end 6-2, meaning that we had lost our first game in the qualifiers. I would then claim objectives that we had completed before opening the packs that we had in our store, where in the third one, we'd end up getting an icon. It's a Centurion's icon once again, and it's going to be Makalele once again. And with these players, we can now afford Modric's final squad. However, needing a Real Madrid player, I would end up purchasing Modric before then using him in his own SBC. Okay, with Modric in the midfield now, I feel like that position in our team is solidified. I would then add Modric into the team before seeing that we were progressing towards completing the seasonal objective, and to complete these objectives, I would continue playing in the qualifiers. Right, so now, can't you find Boniface? I need to go all the way with him so that we can get a right and assist. Boniface, do you score? He actually does. And the next objective that I wanted to complete in this game was the goal that I needed with Righton. Righton now, it's in. Okay, he's paused the game, but I hope he doesn't forfeit. Okay, he doesn't. So we can complete a lot of objectives here. Now just to make sure, I would get one more assist with Righton. And it was Pedri who helped us to do this. And now the only objectives that we could complete in this game was scoring goals with Mertens, as well as getting assists with Fabinho. And no offense to our opponent, but due to their skill, I would end up playing Fabinho at the left centre forward position. And I would then do my best to get as many assists and goals with the players that we needed to. And after winning this game, I would continue to play in the qualifiers, trying to complete those objectives. And with the qualifiers consisting of a total of 10 games, my goal was to complete the entire Scott objective during these 10 games, but after playing 7 of them, we were 5-2 and also qualified for the Champions Finals, which is one of the best areas to get XP per week. But we had also leveled up in the Season Pass, allowing us to get an 83x20 pack, and because of the fact that we had made a lot of progress in the Adeyemi as well as the seasonal objectives, along with the packs that we were capable of claiming, we weren't far from completing the entire thing. First pack is not a promo card, but it is an 87 rated. My next pack would give me an 89 rated Van Dijk, who I would use in the 89 exchange before continuing to open the objective packs. On the way, we did pick up a promo card, and then I made it to the 51 player pack. Okay, I really hope this is actually a team of the season. It's a French right back, and that has to be Mukiele, and it's his winter wildcard, and we are actually getting a team of the season. Oh, and that's perfect. He's 90 rated, and we got Van Dijk again. And so once again, I would use him in the 89 exchange. This exchange pack would end up giving me another 89 rated player, and so the cycle continued. But before opening that exchange pack, to avoid getting duplicates, I would open an 84 times 2. Okay, we're actually getting an icon here, and they become so common. I love this promo. Who is the icon going to be? That's Eusebio. That's actually a sick card to pull. The 51 player pack this time would give us 2 88 rated players, and our second to last pack wasn't the greatest. And so when it was time to open the 83x20, we were still on the hunt for our FUTTIES. Oh, I think this is actually our FUTTIES. It's a Nigerian striker, which is Osimhen. No, it's an ultimate dynasty player, and he's only 85 rated. I then saw that Riquelme was given an SBC, and with him being 5-star, and having the traits that he did, he could be the perfect replacement for Pedri, who has been an absolute star for our team. But Pedri was not an icon, and so Riquelme would help with chemistry. Now, he was not cheap, and with players that we didn't need, we weren't capable of completing his most expensive squad, but the team of the season that we packed would come in clutch, because using him, we could complete an 84x10 pack. I would then rinse our club in order to complete 2 team of the week player picks, and then using these team of the weeks, I would complete 2 more 84x10s, as we were only allowed to complete 3 per day, and it was now time for me to pack a FUTTIES card. First pack, this looks like it's only going to be a triple threat. Oh no, it's actually going to be an icon, which is Gattuso, with the second player being a Foot Birthday, who is 88 rated. Second 84x10. Oh no, I don't like this promo. And we got Winter Wildcard's Dennis Zakaria, and another 88. And every time I would get duplicates, I would rinse them into other SBCs, and this time I completed the re-release player pick. Okay, I don't even know what we can get from this. Come on, just give me the best thing. And a 93 rated team of the season is not bad. And in our final pack, along with an 88 rated Marquinhos, we would pack a team of the season. Okay, that's another 93 rated team of the season. I would then rinse the duplicates that we had, but knowing that we didn't have enough to complete Riquelme, and that we had made a lot of objective progress, I would enter into the qualifiers where we needed one more Boniface goal. Boniface is open, please score this. Yes, that objective is done. Now we no longer needed goals and assists with Righton, but this card was just so good, and I would continue to play in the qualifiers until my 10 games were done, and I had completed all of the objectives. Yes, leveling up in the season pass has just gotten us Udogie, and objective or not, this card is insane and I want to use him in my team. But along with the Boniface objective, we've also completed the entire Scott objective, and while she isn't that good, she can be used as fodder, and unlocking Udogie has opened up the possibility for us to get 500 more XP from the Dirk Cat objective. Our content had also refreshed, and so I would complete the daily login, allowing me to get a couple of decent packs, and I would then open the tradable qualifier rewards that we had, but unfortunately we didn't pack a single promo card from these, and so we couldn't make as many coins as I wanted to. However, in our first objective pack, we would get an 86 rated Renato Sanchez. The ratings of the best player that we packed in the next 2 packs would go up by 2 each time, before the best player in an 84x2 was only an 84 rated for us, and before we could open our final pack, we packed a duplicate 88 rated Renard. Now thank EA for these 88 exchanges, and in this one, we'd pack a different 88 rated player, and we were now down to our final pack. No, we're not getting a promo card, and we're still on the hunt for our FUTTIES, and we've literally just gotten the bare minimum right here. And so with us not being able to complete Riquelme, I would enter into the Champions Finals, where our goal, just like last week, was to get rank 4 rewards, because this is the lowest rank that guarantees you the most XP that you could possibly get from this game mode, and we also get more resources that would help us to complete Riquelme. Now with Riquelme in our team, I wasn't sure if he'd be better than Pedri, however he would be an icon, and so moving forward, integrating new players would become easier with him. And speaking about new players, like I said, Udogie was in our team for good, but he had an objective that would allow us to earn 500 XP, and so the final thing that I do before entering the Champions Finals would be quick selling all of the tradable contracts that we had in our club. And in our first game, I was desperate to get off to a good start. He has it with Alexia, he goes for goal. No way that goes in. And already in our first game, we had to make a comeback to win. Mbappe? No, he's in the way. And throughout this game, we weren't capable of scoring, but I believe that I was the better player, and I was creating some good opportunities. However, it was getting late, and we needed to score one of them. Less than 10 minutes left, and I need to go into a team press here. And after doing so, my opponent would try to hold the ball and waste time as much as they could. However, I was doing my best to close them down, and it would be Modric who won the ball back for us. Modric into Messi, who finds Pedri. It looks like Messi's through, but I'm not going to risk the pass just yet. Let's try and work it back to him, and now into Kaka. Let's score this, and Kaka's tied the game for us. And after equalizing the game, my opponent would continue to switch to play in the defense, and this was starting to get annoying. However, we would win the ball back once again and be capable of creating a decent opportunity. We have it with Messi. Let's find Kaka into Mbappe. You have to score this, but it gets blocked. My opponent would then end up holding the ball before then just quitting the game, understanding that if anybody was going to win this game, it was going to be us. However, by them leaving, although they got a loss, they prevented us from getting the win. Now, just as was served in the very next game that I played, we had get a free win from my opponent, and this is how our first actual game in the Champions Finals would go. Into Messi, who finds Kaka. Mbappe's open. Can he score? Yes! But shortly after we scored, my opponent would get through with their Darwin Núñez. Oh no, the game's equalized. And after this, they'd have the opportunity to take the lead. He goes for goal, and it goes in. But in a similar fashion to how our opponent scored, Lionel Messi equalizes the game for us. But the game would then auto-switch me to the wrong player. Now I'm meant to console Rudiger, and we concede because of that. And due to how late in the game we conceded, I wasn't capable of equalizing again, and we would end up losing. After this, I would play until I finished 5 Champions Finals games, and after comfortably winning the 3rd one, it was in the 4th one when I started to notice how much of an impact Modric was having in the midfield, as it felt like he was everywhere, and I was so happy with our attack because Kaka was so clinical and he would score absolutely everything. And during these games, I was once again reminded about the importance of constantly upgrading our team and acquiring all of the new best players that were released into the game, because they would make achieving our goal of completing the entire season pass easier. And by the time we had played 5 games, the 2nd one was the only one that we lost. Okay, we're getting close to the end now. We had also completed a bunch of other objectives, including a Doga seasonal objective, and after claiming all of these packs, I would start opening them, and when we got duplicates, I would use them to complete the Team of the Week player pick, and doing so allowed us to get an 84x10 pack. And from the tradable pack that we got back, we would get a promo card, and so this allowed us to make a decent amount of coins, but it was about time that we got our FUTTIES. Come on! Okay, it looks like it's going to be a Team of the Season, a Spanish right back, and the Team of the Season is the 2nd card, and then 92 rated. I would use the duplicate that we got from this pack to complete one of the squads for another Team of the Week player pick, and since we no longer needed to use the first 3 ladder items, I could submit Fabinho into Riquelme's 90 rated squad, where packing a promo card in the pack that we got back would once again allow us to make a good amount of coins, before Mertens then helped us to complete Riquelme's next most expensive squad, and Nuno Mendes would help us by satisfying the Team of the Season requirement for another 84x10 pack, and this is how that pack would go. I think this is a road to the final. It's an Italian right back, which is an 85, but our 2nd card is 91 rated, and in search of more dopamine, I would use a 93 rated Team of the Season to complete another 84x10. I have to pack a FUTTIES before the end of this week. Oh, what is this going to be? It's a Japanese right wing. No, it's Kubo. Now he's only 85 rated, and our 2nd player is only 87. Now Wrighton would be the next player who helped us to complete the Riquelme squad, and Boniface and Scott were about to go after. However, I didn't have a Team of the Season or Team of the Week, and due to the lack of resources in our club, I couldn't afford to complete a Team of the Week player pick, and so knowing that the next area of progression would be the Champions Finals, I decided to continue playing there. Okay, let's start the session off well against a good team, and that we would. Mbappe, Kaka looks like he's open. Let's shoot. It bounces to Modric. He has an open net, and we're in the lead. And Pedri was fighting for his spot. Pedri, he moves his keeper. I don't think we need to replace this guy unless we need chemistry. I would then get a free kick, but Udogi decided just to freeze, and this actually ended up killing a lot of time, and it must have been frustrating for my opponent when shortly after taking this free kick, Mbappe with the fake shot, we drop him and we have an open net, and it's in, and he's gone as well. And after winning the 6th game, the 7th would be easy as well, and it would be Pedri who fired us to victory in the 8th, or we would go down by a goal early on in the 9th. And so it was time for our updated team to be tested. Mbappe, Kaka's open. Does he score this? Of course he does, but my opponent would get the next good opportunity. Oh no, he has some passes open, he's gonna shoot here, and we're down again. My opponent would even be capable of scoring a 3rd goal, and so our team was truly being tested. And early on into the 2nd half, we would get our next opportunity. Mbappe with the player lock fake, we found Pedri into Kaka, who finds Messi with the finesse. Okay, that's one back. Messi would then end up earning us a free kick, and after taking a short free kick, Kaka decided to have a go. Kaka? He's equalized the game, and after this, it seemed like our team was absolutely perfect for now. Mbappe, his speed is so usefully on the wing, Kaka's in the middle, does he finish? And that's the finishing we need. And I just felt like we had star players in every single position. Messi goes through with the shot now, we're up by 2. Some magic from Kaka would allow us to score our 6th goal, causing our opponent to rage quit, resulting in us winning our 9th game. And with the way that our team was flowing, after the 9th, I would continue playing in the Champions Finals with confidence, and with the way that our team was clicking, it just seemed like we were absolutely unstoppable, and we would proceed to win the next 5 games that we played in a row, and we only needed to win 1 out of our last 6 games. Okay, if we win our 15th game, we get rank 4 rewards. Rodri into Pedri, who finds Mbappe. Mbappe, let's work it in. Can we go all the way? He does. And a finish at the near post. And with these players, we had so many ways of scoring. Messi with the finish from here, it takes a deflection and it actually goes in. And midfield and defense was holding on as well. And so with this team, we truly had the platform to achieve the most XP. Modric goes straight through. What a legend. Our opponents would end up rage quitting, guaranteeing us rank 4 rewards. And after doing so, in my next game, complacency would result in us losing it. However, we would go back to winning ways in the 17th. And we were still in contention for rank 2 rewards. However, after losing the 18th game that we played, the best rewards that we could get was only rank 3. And to get them, we had to win 1 won out of our last 2 games. Pedri, he's been absolutely insane for our team. He walks into Messi. Messi, good dribbling, we go for goal. What a finish! But this game was not easy, and before the half-time break, my opponent would get an opportunity. Now he finds his Haaland, let's block this. He's equalized the game. The third quarter of the game would not be easy, however we will continue to get our opportunities, but against the run of play, my opponents would get one of their own. Now I didn't mean to pass it there, he has it with Olmo, he finds Haaland, let's block this, and we're down by a goal. But I just didn't feel like I deserved to lose this game. Rodri with a lovely pass out to Mbappe, let's go for goal here. What a finish! And feeling like the better player, I felt like I could win, however sometimes things just aren't meant to be. We're right there with Rudiger, nice tackle, let's get it out. No, there's no way, you're kidding me. No, I'm not even going to play that game. And so when I had one more opportunity to earn those rank 3 rewards, and during this campaign, we were truly being tested. No, how is the defense open like that? And we concede, I'm so annoyed right now. And so to get those rewards, we had to make a comeback and win. Pedri, we can get it into Mbappe, let's score here. Lovely finish. But something about our players giving it their all made me feel like giving it my all too. Mbappe, can you score this? We're actually in the lead, but almost in the exact same fashion. Now our defenders are out of position and Messi's through, and we concede again. And shortly after this, once again, my opponent would get a player in behind. Now I think he's actually onside. He has so much space, we have to save this, and we're losing. But I understood that it was my mistakes that caused me to be in this position, and so I tried my best to get a goal back. Messi now, yes! And now I wanted to try to take the lead. Messi once again, let's go near post. He's so good. And it started to just seem like he was having one of those days. Messi, let's finish on the right foot here. No way! That goal would end up being the final nail in the coffin. And so we just about secured rank 3 rewards. And so along with the insane packs and player picks, we earned 1500 XP. Now gold player picks weren't the greatest, but we would at least get 89 exchange food. And we now had 2 insane player picks to open. Come on, just give me high rated players here. Yes, that's good, I'll take a 96. Final player pick now. Give me something really good. Oh! We got Jonathan David's 98 rated card, and he's actually worth a decent amount of coins, but I'm really happy with our attack right now, so he might even be fodder. Now content refreshed, and so we can do another daily login, but leveling up in the season pass has allowed us to unlock the Annie. I could then claim all of the daily login rewards before claiming any other objectives we had completed, and I then start to open some of our untradeable packs. It was nice to see that we were getting players with good rating. This is a big untradeable pack, and we're guaranteed to get so many high rated players here, but can we get one of the good ones? The first player is going to be 95 rated, and we do get Ferran Torres, who's 97 rated. He was also worth a decent amount of coins, and speaking of coins, in an effort to make some of our own, I started to open the tradable packs that we had earned, and after the first 2 allowed us to make a decent amount of coins. The final one was the most exciting. Okay, we're getting a special card in our 87x3, and this looks like it's going to be a hero. The first card is an 89 to Stegen, but we do get a tradable 90 rated Lizarazu. And so I would list these players to start to make as many coins as we could, before then using an 89 to get a 51 player pack, allowing us to stock up our club, and this allowed us to complete the team of the week player pick, giving us the team of the week that we needed to complete Calmer's next most expensive squad. And after doing so, I would complete these 3 cheaper squads as well. Now after all of those 89 exchanges, we had a bunch of low rated goals in the club, and at the time 82 plus player picks were available. Look at the insane cards we can get. Most of our players sold as well. We're almost up to 2.9 million, but we now have 15 really good player picks to open. Can we get a FUTTIES in the first one? Oh, we get an icon, but we also get a 91 rated De Bruyne. Now I must say, opening these player picks was really fun, but this specific batch would end up not being that great, because we were only capable of getting a few high rated players, and I would use some of these to craft a 90 plus team of the season upgrade, and using the team of the season that we got, we could make more progress towards earning Calmer. I would then complete an 85 plus player pick, which was bad and only gave us an 85 rated player, before then completing an 89 exchange, which was really good, because along with the 90 rated icon, we backed a 94 rated team of the year, and we could now also afford to complete another team of the week, which by using, we were capable of completing another squad. Okay, 2 more squads to go, but both require team of the seasons or team of the weeks, and our club is dry. And we could complete the daily play objective to get some more packs, and on this day, doing so would also earn us 500 more XP, which would allow us to make it past level 15 in the season pass, which is massive, considering the fact that we started this week not even being at level 5, and with the week coming to an end and rival rewards coming out soon, Division Rivals was the game mode that I wanted to play these games in, because by winning 7 games, not only would we guarantee us some absolutely insane packs, which would help us to complete the insane SBCs that come out in the future, but we would also get 700 XP, allowing us to continue progressing in the season pass. But on top of that, if we could perform well, we could make it into the elite division and upgrade the rewards that we receive. But our first game in Division Rivals would not be easy. However, it was clear to me that the team that we had this week was better than the one that we had in the last, because after going down against a Division 1 player, we managed to equalize the game, and it would then be in the 86th minute, where after receiving the ball over the top, Mbappe would score the winner, and after winning this game, if we could win the next one, we would earn promotion into the elite division. And so there was no doubt that I was giving this one my all. Messi's open, let's try and work an angle for a finesse here. He's so clutch. The rest of the first half would be tough, as our opponent was putting up a fight, but we would also continue to create opportunities, however not be capable of scoring any. The first 30 minutes in the second half would be pretty similar to the first, with my opponent tonight not being capable of breaking each other down, and at this point, a single goal from either player would be decisive. Kaka, Mbappe's open, let's go for goal here. It gets blocked. We find Pedri though. Pedri, can you score? He's fighting for his spot, and that Pedri goal would end up being the winner, meaning that we had had just made it into the highest division in the game, and all we needed was 5 more wins to guarantee the best possible division rival rewards in the game as well. We had also made it to level 15 in the season pass and completed other objectives, allowing us to get some packs, and now that losing games wasn't detrimental, we could start to progress towards completing Diani's objective. But I would first open all the objective packs that we had, and getting an 1800 player from one of them allowed us to complete an exchange SBC, and this allowed us to add more players into our club as well. Now we could still only afford one of the Team of the Week player pick squads, but we had more gold cards that I would then use to complete as many player picks as I could, and hopefully this batch of 13 would be better than the previous batch of 15. Okay, we got a 91 in the first player pick. The next 2 player picks were average, and we were still on the hunt for a FUTTIES card. Oh, we got a FUTTIES card, and it's Courtois. He's actually usable. And finally packing a FUTTIES felt really good, and after this it wasn't that hard for this batch to be better than the previous batch of player picks that we opened, and we could now just about afford the final squad for the Team of the Week player pick, which by using allowed us to complete the penultimate squad for Riquelme. Now with no more ways of progressing, I would add Diani into the striker position, as I wanted to work towards completing objective and earning some more XP, and we also needed to get 5 more wins to get the best possible division rival rewards in the game. But in the elite division, although I was trying to, playing to complete objectives didn't seem like a viable option, and a lot of the time to win games, we had to simply just play for the win. Now we would win the 3rd game that we played, but I marked the 4th game out as the best example to show you why getting wins in the elite division and completing objectives as well wasn't something that was easy to do. Diani into Mbappe, can we get the assist here? Okay, we do. I have a state off of our opponent's kickoff. Wait, what is this? He has it through with Barcola. Is he onside as well? And he can't score through normal play, he literally has to use a kickoff glitch. Now these opponents aren't bad, and so they can actually score through regular play, and so when you combine this with the fact that they know all the other ratty ways of scoring, it means that wins in the elite division shouldn't be taken for granted. But at least with the team that we had, they weren't impossible. Mbappe, that's one back, but me being forgetful would put this game at risk. Now I forgot about his kickoff glitch, but there with Rudiger, what is the challenge? He still has it, and we're down by 2 again. And I knew that mechanically, I was the better player in this game. However, that alone won't win you games, and you need to have an understanding of the game as well. We just did Diani's objective, and we're 1 goal away again. Now this time I'm going to move a centre back, and he isn't going for his kickoff glitch, so we countered him. And now that we didn't concede in a ratty way, we could play our game without any disruptions. Into Mbappe, let's go for goal, and we've equalized. I would once again account for the possibility of a kickoff glitch, but unfortunately I didn't account for this corner tactic. We have Modric here. No, it still gets to his player somehow, and we're losing again. And all of these tactics alone allowed our opponent to have the lead against us, but 88 minutes into the game, I would end up equalizing, and after once again accounting for the kickoff glitch, we wouldn't concede. However, with no time left to score a 6th goal, in a game where we scored 5 goals, through outplaying and outsmarting our opponent was capable of drawing with us by using 2 kickoff glitches as well as a prolific corner tactic, and for drawing to this low rated player, we would lose a lot of rating. I would continue to play to work towards getting the 7 wins that I needed, and in some of these games, we were completing some Diani objectives, and while playing, the daily login as well as the daily play objectives had refreshed, and after seeing this, I would continue to play in division rivals. We're winning 3 games in a row, allowed us to get the 7 wins that we needed, and also complete these objectives. Okay, the entire daily play is complete, and along with Bremer, we have an 85 times 3. And after getting an 1800 to Jordi Alba in the first pack, I knew that we were set to complete Riquelme, because the rest of the packs that we opened will provide us with a ton of high rated players, and we could then use the 1800 that we got to complete an 89 exchange. And by now, we all know why these packs are so beneficial, and this particular one would help us to complete the Team of the Week player pick, and using this Team of the Week, we could complete Riquelme's final squad. Okay, so in week 2, we completed all of the insane new SBCs released, and this is helping us to keep our team competitive, but from having under 5,000, we now have over 15,000 XP, and we've made a ton of progress in the season pass. However, time is running out, and we're still not even halfway done. Now if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy one of these ones, so go ahead and click on any of those videos to watch them.